Imagine you own your own nationally known real estate company. You've just recently opened a new office in Honolulu, Hawaii, and you are currently interviewing possible managers. A woman walks in wearing cutoffs, a bikini top, her hair sandy and salty from the beach, and sunglasses resting upon her head. By the looks of her, you think she was lost, and you quickly dismiss her. Come to find out, she's one of the top real estate agents on the island. In a business world, business attire is necessary no matter where you are located for the job. I am going to tell you why, no matter what job or what state you're located in, it is required to dress to a certain standards because it will always help your profession rather than hinder it. I'm sure you're wondering why Chloe Wilson, a freshman from a rock in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, has any sort of credibility to be advising someone what to wear in the business world. Let me tell you, I've had jobs in various restaurants where a dress code was always enforced. My father is a well-known businessman and successful real estate agent in Hawaii who's been named Best Dressed Man in all of our executive magazines. I can tell you why being a 19-year-old with such a father with such style incline is hard. For a 19-year-old who prefers cutoffs to a skirt and tank tops to a blazer, but it's given me an eye for professional look and appropriate style. As Sue Fox, author of Business Etiquette for Dummies, said, "You want your confidence to come from your professional abilities, but your clothes are important. If you dress with your next position in mind, you're more than likely to get there." The professional look obviously varies from men to women. Let's start with the women. Within the business world, fashion, and in general, women have more options as far as what they could choose. This makes it difficult for some women to differ between professional and casual. Both skirt suits and pantsuits are acceptable for both job interviews and career events. With whatever type of suit you choose, make sure it's of higher quality and it still remains within the dark colors. Suits should always fit properly. The jacket should never be above knee length and should always cover thighs when seated. And the jacket should never be too tight. It should not look strained if you were to close it. Tops underneath the suit should be of lighter colors with a rounded or high V-neck. Don't ever go for a lacy, tight, or sheer top, for the cleavage look is very unprofessional. As far as hair and makeup, make sure that it's clean, natural, and out of your face. False eyelashes, bright lipstick, and smoky eyes aren't professional. Keep jewelry to a minimum, and an over-accessorizing is definitely a no-no. Avoid perfume if possible. So with so many people being allergic to strong scents, you would be awkward to be the cause of someone's reaction. Take it from Penn State Engineering Career Resources and Employer Relations, always aim for a non-conventional, traditional overall look. When in doubt, choose the more conservative dress option. Now that we've gone over women, let's head to the males. Unlike women, men don't have as much flexibility when it comes to their closets, and there's also stricter guidelines that they must abide by. The foundation for a man's suit should be dark navy blue, dark gray, chocolate brown, or black. The lighter suit tends to look informal. Like women, suits need to be properly tailored, so if you need to, go to a professional. Underneath the suit jacket, a pressed down button down is always appropriate. If you're wearing a white or thin shirt, I'd recommend an undershirt. Tucking in both is also important not to forget. Men's ties should also be on the conservative side with small patterns. A nice pin tie could be a finishing touch as well. Belts should also match the shoes, such as brown on brown or black on black, to avoid looking tacky. Avoid athletic socks. You want to look professional, not like you just came out of the gym. Men's socks should be thin and in a darker color, which coordinates with your suits. This goes along well with shoes. A polished and conservative look is what is important. Hair should be trimmed and kept out of face. If you have facial hair, make sure it's neatly trimmed and clean. While jewelry is not recommended more than your wedding band, watches are acceptable and are classic looking with a leather band or a metal band, but avoid the Velcro closure sports watch. Like women, men go light on the cologne. Nobody wants to smell you walking into a building. Now that we've gone over both the male and female styles, I'm going to explain why it is important to abide by these guidelines. Before getting interviewed, the interviewee makes a statement by their attire. It'll either impress or completely turn off the interviewer. Remember the scene in Pretty Woman when none of the sales clerks in the Rodeo Drive boutique would help Julia Roberts' character? With her tight, revealing clothing, no one took her seriously, even though she had the wad of money in her hand. But when she came back to the same store a few days later, dressed to perfection, sales clerks were falling over each other trying to help her. Motivational speaker and author of Casual Power, Sherry Maisonneuve, once said, "A powerful business presence conveys on the non-verbal level. I am intelligent, I have choices, I am resourceful, I am authoritative, easily managing and inspiring to others, and I am capable of handling any business situation in this field, including conflicts and curveballs." By not dressing professionally in a professional setting, it also screams you do not take your job seriously. No matter how wrong the assumption may be, that is still the impression others will take solely on your attire. In conclusion, looking your best in the business world is without a doubt one of the biggest aspects to someone's personal career. Linda Ramsey, business etiquette expert, professional speaker, coordinator trainer, and author of Manners That Sell, Adding the Polish That Builds Profits, once quoted the Queen of England, who reportedly told Prince Charles, "Dress gives one the outward sign of which people can judge the inward state of mind. One they can see, what then the other they cannot." While I understand all the rules and guidelines could be difficult to be remembered, the dark colors, minimum jewelry, tailored suits, conservative blouses all make it easier for you. Give you a trick to remember. Simply remember to KISS. Keep it simple and sophisticated. Thank you.